Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. I've been out since 1 o'clock. Really wish I didn't have to, but unfortunately, all the momentum. God, I wish I didn't have to go in so early. It's too late now. All that momentum from game 3 has been sapped out of me. I have to regain that now. So, let's see where we go from here.
Welcome in. We're in the third, and there are no outs. I'm John Shambi with Chris Singleton. Stone Garrett steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. Now one out to right. Bean gets under it. He's got it. And there's one away.
Well, like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that can cost your team the season.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport.
Well,
how difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Tied up here in the early going.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is down low. Fights it off. You'll see another. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
So a man at first. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 2 outs. Swing and a miss and a slider.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
great work, Eckert.
So it's no runs, no base hits.
The rookie of the year has taken control of this one. He settled in after giving up the 2 runs in that second inning. Dodgers are still struggling to get runners on base.
And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's Colorado's DH, Masataka Yoshida. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
That was gonna be a strikeout anyways. I needed to time the swing better.
Glass now, ready to deal. And a foul ball. Line drive.
That's an excellent line drive, Lopez.
Around first, heading for two. And he's got his second double of the game.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. 1-2. Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. And here it comes. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the grab, 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's going to be Nolan Jones. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 3 of the NLDS. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, 2 outs. Tolia now at the plate. Lopez at second. Jones on at first with 2 down. Check swing and he went. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two on, 2 outs. Off the mark there. Now 2-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished up and in just on the edge. And that's where
Damn it!
Swing and a miss.
Why can't you throw in the zone?
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, 3 punch out to get out of a jam.
Fuck, bro.
Third game of the division series. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Randy Arozarena. 1-1 now. There's the swing and a miss. 1-2 count. Caught him looking for the K. Matt McClain steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Go ahead, run on base.
Fuck.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 1-2.
No shot.
It's through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Jones moving back for this one. And it's caught for the out. And next for LA, Ahmed Rosario. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4.
Are you serious? That was out the zone.
Third, headed for the plate. He will score. The Dodgers have the lead. Runner holds at third, respecting the big arm at center field.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Andrew might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now it's the right fielder, Stone Garrett. And there's the ball. 3-1. Two outs. Big swing and a miss.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
That's super lucky. But fuck me, how did Rosario hit that?
It's now a 3-2
Wayward ball out the zone. A knock into the outfield.
Back here in Denver, John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Owen Miller. Delivers outside.
Well, these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick 3 pass.
Here's Brian Rocchio.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
The shortstop takes the ball.
That was a beautiful knock. Well-timed ball and everything.
They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts, but batting averages are just so much higher. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and he'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now, Zach Veen. And the count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside.
I swear, I don't anticipate a sudden... I keep anticipating the ball to hook out the zone instead of just swinging away. That would have been another base hit for Veen.
On the ground, 2 ball. The flip to second. On the low. It's a double play.
That's what happens when you don't take that fastball the first time, man. I should have taken the fastball. Instead, I fouled it off and it fucking cost me.
He spent a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too long, so that you can have a feel for that baseball.
Come on, Harry. You got to do something here, man.
Stepping in, Harry Ford. And that one fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that's through the swing. It's a strike.
Damn it.
Well, this guy competes hits hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
God damn it. I swung at a 12-6 out the zone. Fucking idiot.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Brandon Williamson.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
What the fuck is wrong with this error?
Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out. Will Smith to the plate. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
The 2-1. And that one a little bit high. Base is empty, one away here in game 3 of the NLDS. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And there's ball 4.
Fuck!
That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, we'll take that all day.
Runner on at first with one gone. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Eric Summersgill with the call.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
2 on, 1 out. Randy Arozarena steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're at the top of the 5th. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called. Matt McClain steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Thank God, man. Fucking hell. 2 walks in a row. Williamson was able to climb out of that hole.
Coming up, it's the Dodgers 3 and the Rockies 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. That shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
How the fuck did I not hit the ball? I swung at the right time. How the fuck? Why the fuck would I check swing there? What was the point of that?
The Rockies down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose Hernandez appears to be getting loose. Kopech getting cranked up as well. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Garrett pulls that one down. 2 up, 2 down. So up next, Brenton Doyle. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay in there safely.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feel. Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple happen. And just an absolute laser into the opposite field gap. He was digging hard the entire way. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And now Nolan Jones. Late swing, foul to the left.
The strategy of winning a ball game when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this in.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Fires over to first.
God damn it.
That ends the frame. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and one left. We're through five. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Rockies 2. Back here at Coors Field, all set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, James Outman. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to
Gotta try and do something else.
Brandon Williamson won't go any further, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Ryan Hoeing.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Out, gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. That one missed.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count off, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And down on strikes. One away.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Grounder might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. And
Thank God.
2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Rockies 2. Jose Hernandez will take over here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Well, one-run game. And now the first baseman, Michael Tolio. Swing and a ball hit out toward left center field.
Damn.
And there's one down. Next for Colorado, Owen Miller. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Kevin Williams, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Leclerc warming up as well. Breaking ball misses down and away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
This one in the air, center field. Out number 2. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ryan Rocchio. swing went around. And that's strike two. And through the swing, it's a strikeout.
So bullshit. I checked my swing, bro. Fuck.
We go to the top of the seventh. Now here is Stone Garrett.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
And a swing and a miss. And now one away.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Bases empty, one away here in the late stages of Game 3. On the ground to third, Miller. Zips it across, and two away to start the seventh. Will Smith will hit next.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that fourth time and do damage because he's that good.
Two down, nobody on. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Jones makes the catch, and that'll do it. New pitcher now, Devin Williams.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one driven.
Oh my God. That ball was out of the ballpark. Sent to the stratosphere. Oh my Lord.
Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the bases.
What a fucking home run. Of all the swings, man, that was the one I didn't expect to be a home run. That shit was nearly sent all the way over the park. And Harry Ford is gonna do the same! Back-to-back home runs! Devin Williams is getting shelled on the mound! Let's fucking go!
That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, dude. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Masataka Yoshida.
And just to be clear, all-star difficulty, low slider for contact and power. That's just pure skill, baby.
The 1-1. Way inside, gets out of the way. Next one is off the plate, and the count is 3-1. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in Game 3 of the NLDS. Out towards left center.
Bro, I had the analogy ready and everything. If Yoshida hit a home run just now, is this the Colorado Rockies or the Chicago Bulls? Because for home runs, they just went for the three-peat. I was gonna be so hyped for a third consecutive home run, but it wasn't meant to be. Devin Williams might have just cost the Dodgers their season. A 101 win campaign might have been flushed down the drain. Holy shit, what an outstanding home run by Veen to tie it. And an incredible home run from Harry Ford to take the lead, man. This team is hitting dingers.
Still only one out here in the inning. And that one is lifted in the
That's
air.
belted. Come on. Yeah! Over his glove!
Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. The 1-2. Got him swinging.
I'll see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Fastball for a strike. Kopech, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. And on second, 2 down. All right,
What a base hit!
Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Now tries to get back.
How is he out at third?
Mistake there.
I got too greedy!
Big no-no right there, even though it was a bang-bang play.
Fuck.
Always remember, you do not make the third out at third base. They just ran themselves out of the inning.
He cut his hand off. God damn it.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 48.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That one, triple digits.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Matt McClain steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The 1-1 is fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Come on. It's in play. We have 1 inning to go. And we have ended the Dodgers season, but we gotta hold on to this 1-run lead.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jose Leclerc. Well, 1-run game. Here's Michael Toley. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Leclerc, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter,
Damn!
sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Rosario makes the play, 1 away.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you pretty much forget about it.
Now the third baseman, Owen Miller. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
That one misses, and now 3-1.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
2 down. 2 down, base is empty. So in now for Colorado, Brian Rocchio. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Tapped softly on the ground.
Damn! Why, of course at the fucking mound. Shit!
And they get the out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. But they hold on to a 4-3 lead. We're back. And on the mound is the closer, Diego Castillo.
Same opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Tommy Edman.
And he would be the tying run booth, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
That one close, rule the ball. And a count 2-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Inside, almost got him. Ball 4, he walked it, and that keeps things going.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
No outs, runner at first. Eugenio Suarez now at the plate. Fly ball down the line. Bean running hard for it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Stays alive. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Now Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Castillo will throw over. Edman back in standing.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score a ball in the gap.
Popped in the air, left field. Jones calls it in, and there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Ahmed Rosario will hit next.
That's out number 2.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Stone Garrett.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
This could end it.
Yes! Yes! Punch my ticket, boy! We're going to the NLCS! We're going to Milwaukee! Let's fucking go! We swept the Dodgers! A 101 win Dodgers team has been swept to the abyss. What a fucking game. Bro, I did not think we would just sweep the Dodgers, man. I thought they would give us so much trouble. But our bats, man, our bats are something else. So glad, dude. I was really concerned we might blow this game because I had no momentum. I had to leave early to go to work, which I was already scheduled to come in today. But I was like, at least I can get through the NLDS before I go in and get to the championship series after I leave. But I had to leave abruptly and I was really concerned that we were going to have no momentum going into this game. But we got really lucky, man. We're really fortunate that Devin Williams basically just blew the series for them. He cost them in 2 games. 2 of the 3 games, he cost them in the end. And frankly, I think this is... I don't think he should be there anymore. I think when we get to the offseason, there's going to be a massive shakeup, and the Dodgers are going to be at the forefront of it. Massive earthquakes, man. They got to move pieces. They have now failed to reach the World Series in consecutive years. This is something that hasn't been done since 2023 and 2022. Or, if you want to be more accurate, it was from 2021 to 2023, they failed to play in the World Series. This is back. They are back to missing the World Series despite grand expectations and incredible seasons winning 100+ games. Frankly, I believe this is revenge. I think this is revenge for them stealing the division from us. I think, we should have had the division come down to the final days of the season, and the Giants blew it for us. So we just gotta look back for the Giants by failing to beat LA, and we got back at the Dodgers for stealing the division from us. That midseason matchup we had against them killed our aspirations to winning the division. Frankly, I'm just glad that we were able to minimize Shohei Ohtani's impact. His impact boiled down to 10 strikeouts in his Game 2 start. And the best part is Chase Dollander is still available to pitch. We didn't even need games 4 and 5. That's the best. That's the beauty of it, man. Frankly, I'm just really proud of this team and their resilience. To nearly fuck up game 3, have to play an additional game while the Brewers get an extra day off from baseball compared to us. I'm really happy, man. I really am. I'm really proud of this team and what they've done. Now we wait for the rest of the postseason and how it turns out. I'm gonna get some water. So while I believe the next day, today, Wednesday the 4th, it's Mariners hosting the Royals in what I believe is a tied series, and Orioles are now in Boston down 2-0. So we'll see how this game turns out. Again, really excited to see where this team goes. This is what I was... Again, this is really, really important. It was really important to make the NLCS. I'll say that right now, and I'll explain later. But right now, I'm going to take 5. I need to fill my water jug. It is completely empty, basically. Just reserves of water. I will be back in a few minutes. I'll catch you guys in a little bit.
City Royals taking on the Seattle Mariners. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Siggy.
Man, it's been fun so far, Boog, that's for sure. After splitting the first 2, Game 3 takes on even more meaning than usual. You don't want to be the team that drops this one and then be faced with having to win 2 games in a row in order to take the series. That's tough.
And the pressure on the starting pitchers is big in this one. Each of them is being counted on to come through with a quality performance, hoping to save some of that bullpen for really critical games coming up. Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Bryce Miller. What do you have on him, Siggy?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. And here is Michael Garcia. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and there's 1 down.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. 1 down, base is empty.
Looks like I didn't miss much.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2.
Man, we get so much time off for the NLCS while we wait for these 2 series to wrap up, man. It's great. And we'll be through the NLCS tonight. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be out till 2 p.m. tomorrow. But when I get back, I should be able to either finish the NLCS or play in the World Series. And if we play in the World Series in year 4 of the series, man, that is a incredible accomplishment.
That one's a little bit low, and it's 2 and 1.
If our run comes short in the NLCS, I won't be mad though. I will say that.
2 outs, base is empty.
I just think the Brewers are going to give us a run for our money. This is a version of the Brewers where, compared to their real life version, they struggle to get enough guys to hit consistently in the postseason. This Brewers team is completely different. They have had guys hit and hit like crazy, and it has propelled them to a World Series run where now there's no Dodgers in their way, okay? And there's no flukes there, no Pete Alonso with the Mets. They're not here. No fluke runs by the Diamondbacks. They're not here. No Dodger menace ready to trample and pounce on them. Pounce and trample and stomp their way through a series. None of those teams are now in the way of the Brewers. The Brewers have been stymied by LA for three times in real life. Technically in this series that hasn't happened yet, so 2018 and 2020 is all there is. The only thing that might be able to stop a Milwaukee Brewers World Series appearance would be us. If there is anything when it comes to Milwaukee, they are known for underperforming when the lights are brightest. It could happen again, but we have a lot of work cut out for us. I don't know why I'm watching this full inning, but we'll just fuck it, let it ride. Let's see what happens here.
And there's a ball. Spoils that one, and it remains.
I gotta say, Kansas City getting the 2nd seed, probably a fluke considering how shit the division was this year. And it might be even worse next year because Detroit has players on with expiring deals this offseason. So there's a lot of possibilities of
on the mound today. They're just
the
looking
AL
to
Central
provide
not
a
being
little
very
bit of
good.
run
God damn, they have
support. They'll see
4
what they can do for it.
lefties batting in
You
the
have to
rear.
be really careful
What?
when
No,
you've got
that
a
doesn't
guy
sound
like
right.
this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
And at first, stepping in the long ball threat, Brent Rooker. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets to it with a slide. Over to first.
That's a hell of a catch.
Play for the for Seattle. We play.
All right, that's enough. We will sim ahead, see what happens. We are through 5 innings where the Royals have yet to record a base hit. What the there it is. And there's the run to give them the lead. Took these guys long enough. Well, I think Seattle might have fucked it up.
We go to
Oh.
Here's Trevor Larnett. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 3 of this American League Division Series. That's hard hit in the line. And foul ball. And it's second. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And now the lefty calls it in, and there's
That's
one.
unlucky.
He's 2 outs away. And the batter now, Jacob Young. 1 out and a runner at second here in the late stages of game 3. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in
Good lord, that was a shitty swing.
And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone. By the time it got to the plate, people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the brave guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. The shortstop takes the ball.
Oh boy. Let's see if IKF can make a clutch play here.
Down to their final strike.
My answer is no.
Really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
long is just one strike away. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Dude, you didn't even try to swing. Fucking pussy ass shit. Jesus.
Because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean,
Man, they both had the same amount of hits, and yet only the Royals were able to capitalize on their hits.
4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Actual puke. Now that leaves game 3 for Boston and Baltimore. Baltimore must win to stay alive. Boston just needs to win one more and they advance. Again. Gunnar Henderson hasn't recorded a base hit, and neither has Kobe Mayo. That's a damning testament on this team. Now they gotta pray that Dylan Cease can revert to his 2026 form or 2027 form to help this team avoid and stave off elimination for at least one more game. I'm gonna be honest, if this team won 98 games just to get eliminated in the opening charge, that's fucking embarrassing.
It's the Baltimore Orioles squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. It's buzzing in here ahead of game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started.
I don't know what kind of rivalry is between Boston and Baltimore. The only similarity they really have is they're in the same division. I don't know what the history is between those two teams. It needs to be something that's like we know why Yankees and Red Sox are a thing. It's because they've both been playing against each other for nearly 150 years, if not more. I don't know if that can be said about Baltimore and Boston.
Team to come back from down 2-0, but it's been done before, and I know they're not lacking in confidence even in this tough situation, but it all starts with getting off to a good start in this one.
And when you're the team that holds the 2-0 edge in a 5-game series, you want to end the series right now.
Absolutely. Avoid any drama or doubt and finish the job.
Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. So just about set now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Shane Bieber.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just...
Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base. to the top of the order now. Jaron Durant up next for the Red Sox.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The Red Sox down to their final strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one misses, and it's 2-2.
It really is just a 1-run difference. That's the tying run, and the next guy up would be the winning run.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
There it is.
That one gets down for a hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. Rubber takes off. There's the ball. Saved at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Sends it to center, and this should be it.
About damn time, Baltimore.
Ball game, and the Orioles bounce back from consecutive losses to take Game 3 of the series.
In an elimination game, you see your season quickly coming to an end. It can be a bit nerve-wracking, but they were able to settle things down, come out and play really good baseball in this one. They get the win, and the series continues. Who knows? Maybe they'll get right back in it.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
A 3-2 final score in this one, as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Great performance from Dylan Cease. And Bieber, not too bad, but he did give up the 3 runs that helped Baltimore win. I mean, there's one thing. Both these teams can just take away the fact that the Yankees didn't advance past the first round. We gotta wait till Sunday for our matchup. These are elimination games, boys. Jack Flaherty and Shane Baz.
From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just a win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that could put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy could certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And towing the slab in this one, Shane Baz.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Here's Byron Buxton. And downstairs.
Ooh, okay. 2-run shot by Gunnar Henderson. Finally, the best player on the Baltimore Orioles is making his impact felt. Baltimore is in control. Boston finally scores again.
This is empty with 2 away. Wilyer Abreu, the next to hit.
Well, let's see what happens here.
Hit to right, and that should do it.
Oh my goodness.
And that is the ball game.
This team played extremely well to force this series.
The handicap has been
It's just like
subdued.
you win or go home. That game
Like,
five
win or go home game 5 is now on the docket. The number 1 seed in the American League and the number 4 seed are going to head back to Baltimore. Winner take all game 5. Winner advances to the ALCS. The loser, their season comes to a drastic end. Drastic halt.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Damn, imagine being Shane Baz, surrender 2 runs, and that was enough to be credited the loss. One series is tied, the other still has a ways to go. I'm not gonna bother. Well, let's see what Seattle does. They lost game 3 at home the previous night. They'll have Hunter Green, who got shelled in his 1 start this postseason. We'll see what he does from here.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show.
Oh, damn it, it's
brings you
doing
the
it again.
American League Division Series.
I don't know why it does that when the roof
Royals
is
taking
closed.
on
It's
the
so
Seattle
stupid.
Mariners. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just a win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that could put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy could certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. All right? So, almost ready to get underway. And today on the hill, Hunter Green.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back.
All right, Seattle, time to nut up or shut up. Oh, there's the solo shot. Trevor Larnach was the one. Harrison Bader, the master Bader. The game-tying home run. Well, the Royals have the lead now. Ooh, Seattle. Jacob Young finally has a moment as a Mariner. Why is Andres Munoz in? Seriously, why the fuck is Andres Munoz in the game?
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Larnach makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down.
Hey, that shit's ballsy, man. I don't know why you just still bring in Johan. Just bring in Johan Duran at this point. Just bring him in when the inning starts. Don't have the man just sit there and wait. That's fucking ballsy, bro. I love this, man. It's the two of the best players in the game. Bobby Witt versus Julio Rodriguez. J-Rob versus Witt, man. And then they have elite pitchers like Cole Reagan, Hunter Green, Ranger Suarez, George Kirby. Like, this is a great series, man. I'm looking forward to this actually going 5. Again, man, it's kind of a shame that these series just 5 games can be really quick. It makes you kind of wish that this went 7. Like, this ALDS so far has been very entertaining. One series started with the best team in the conference entering out the gate sluggish and falling to an 0-2 hole. One game from elimination, and they just stormed their way back to a game 5. In this, KC has won 2 of the games, one at home and one on the road, and Seattle's trying to match them. This has been fun, man. Even if it's been mostly unwatchable stuff.
Next to hit, Vinny Pasquantino. That one is downstairs. 2 balls and a strike. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
So the tying run at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second.
Don't fuck it up, Johan. You're too good to fuck this up.
So you really have to execute on the matter.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. But it's just foul.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get.
Oh my god!
This has got a chance. And it
That was so close, bro. I was just about to say, are we going to talk about Vinny Pasquantino's batting average being sub 100? He was about to make me eat words I didn't even say. Holy shit. You better be careful with this guy. He's on a mission. He's here to do two things: launch dingers and punch the fan base of Seattle in the dick. And he's like really close to doing that.
In the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again.
He's so late.
Remains 3-2.
His timing is shit.
And it's second. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Out on the drop.
Man, if his timing was any better, he might have been able to rip the hearts of every Mariners fan in attendance and watching at home. He was so close.
Example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
Well, here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And on second, 2 down. Brown's going to short. Allen. On the first.
Sealed.
And the
We got a game 5.
Mariners in the tying run.
Both ALDS matchups will head to game 5s.
This series into
Unfortunately, the NLDS wasn't so lucky.
Game 7, you win or go home. That Game 5 should be a lot of fun to watch.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boo, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
3-2.
Here we go. A day off. This would have been, had we lost game 3 and 4, we would have had this day off to head back to LA and play on Friday. No one plays today, so there's a day off from baseball. Now we go to game 5 in Baltimore. We'll start there. Should be a good one. Kyle Bradish and Framber Valdez. I believe Valdez secured game 2 for Boston and lost his start in the wild card against the Yanks.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Yeah, Boo, the only negative here today is that the series is going to come to an end. As fun as it's been, I wish it could go on a few more games. And the way these teams have battled each other, and with some of the amazing moments we've seen in getting to this point, I think we're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Hard to imagine it won't be a classic, Siggy. I'm ready to see what surprises are waiting for us. And we'll be back for the first pitch. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the hill in this one, Kyle Bradish.
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
Ready to go now? Here's the left fielder.
All right, let's see. Damn. Ooh. The 2-run shot. Hmm. Oh my god. Rafael Devers with a 2-run shot.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Let's even up. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the late stages of Game 5. Swing
Damn.
and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. That misses. 2-2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
Bro, he would have taken the hypothetical roof off the build. The crowd was about to explode.
3-2. The pitch is outside and ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Here's Adley Rutschman. Game tied, series tied. This could be a turning point in this series if he can deliver.
Indeed. If he comes through with a hit here, it's going to change the entire approach that they can take against their opponent.
Up and in, 3-1.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Ground ball could be 2. The throw to second, and that's 2.
Regrets.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3.
Back.
Well, that's the winning run.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. Trying to send this to extra innings. And that's downstairs and outside. pitching there. It's 2-2. Two outs. Comes up empty as he
Why the fuck? He didn't get it! He didn't get it! What? How do you lose a series like that? Ryan Helsley threw the series for the Red Sox. Baltimore will advance on the wild pitch by Ryan Helsley. Bro, there are people in Fenway. There are Boston fans right now thrashing their televisions. They are, if the television is on that hanging stand on the ceiling attachment, they are grabbing the TV and ripping it off the hinges. I did not just see that. I did not just see that. I just watched a team lose a postseason game, a postseason series, on a wild pitch that Jackson Holiday accidentally swung at. I can't believe what I just saw, bro. I'm bewildered. This is ridiculous. I've never seen this before. What is a good angle to probably here? Yeah, this is a good angle. You can just see, you'll see it everything. Helsley overthrows the catcher. Catcher scrambles to get it, and the base runner at third dives in. The ball hadn't even touched Helsley's hands before he touched that plate. There it is. He completely overshot him. I've never seen this before. Bro, that is such a painful way to lose a playoff series. They had him. They fucking had him. They had him by the balls. They had him by the throat. All they had to do was win one in Fenway. And Baltimore finally woke up from their 2-game slumber and remembered, oh shit, it's the postseason. It's time to lock in. I mean, to be honest, Baltimore needed this more than Boston. Considering Baltimore is a smaller market, they don't have the financial flexibility like a Red Sox team. Baltimore is incredibly stacked from top to bottom. They need to go on a deep playoff run here to really validate the roster they constructed. Because right now, they made the World Series in 26, lost to the Dodgers in a sweep, made it back there last season in 27, swept Atlanta. So they are back-to-back World Series appearances, a runner-up year, and then the champion year last season. Now they go back to the ALCS for a third year in a row, at the very least a third year in a row. Now they await for the other team, the other bracket. Who is going to win here? Seattle or KC? This could go either way, I'm going to be honest. One of these teams is going to have their season end in brutal fashion. Dude, I knew the season was going to end in brutal fashion for Boston. But if you told me that the game would start at the start of the game, it was going to end on a walk-off wild pitch, I wouldn't have believed you. That is a terrible way to end a series, man. That's a terrible way to end your season. That's the sour note of all sour notes, man. That's not even sour. That's rancid. That's rotten. I just can't believe what I saw. Jesus, man. I would have wished that type of fate on my worst rivals. In fact, that might be the first wild pitch to end the series in years. Since Philly, Dodger, and LA didn't happen in this series. At least the way it happened in real life. Jesus Christ, that was brutal.
These teams have battled each other, and with some of the amazing moments we've seen in getting to this point, I think we're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Hard to imagine it won't be a classic, Siggy. I'm ready to see what surprises are waiting for us. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Cole Reagan.
Thank you, Boston, for removing the Yankees, giving us this incredible postseason that would feed generations, man. The idea of having these 4 teams compete for 2 spots in the ALCS, and with Baltimore upending Boston the way they did, man, this type of playoffs is gonna feed generations. Oh, Seattle has the lead first. Oof. Out on a fielder's choice. Come on, Cole. You can do it, man. KC needs you. They need you for this. A deep playoff run is right there for the taking. There's no fucking way you have the bases loaded, Seattle or KC, and you're not gonna generate runs. There's no fucking way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. My jaw is about to hit the floor, isn't it?
And it remains 2-2.
And you pissed.
Into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that will end the inning. So they strand 3 and leave them loaded. Back here in Kansas City, John.
Sure, I'll watch an MJ Melendez bat. Bro kind of cooked in, what was it, game 1? That home run shot.
Next offering is foul back. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up.
Well, that was
even
piss.
higher. Swings and misses, struck him out. So up now for Kansas City. Mike. Back to the top of the lineup, and up next for Seattle, Jacob Young.
You can do it, Cole.
And that's outside. They're now 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound.
You can do it.
Sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he can.
That one ripped.
No, he can't.
That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Now he'll turn for second, in safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. One out, runner at second. And now
You
it's
have Julio
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez out there?
Got him at second, back safely.
They might be fucked.
Rodriguez recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, dude. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
This one popped up.
Never mind, he popped it.
Makes the grab for the second out. And now it's William Contreras. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swing. That's a whole lot. And
Very weird. Reagan's does better pitching against righties than lefties. Not this time, though.
Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. And a run comes in to score.
he puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run. And that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now here is Brent Rooker. Sliced hard but foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in this decisive game 5.
From the looks of it, we might get that Seattle Baltimore rematch that I was begging on when the postseason started. We might actually get that.
And it's second. Oh, right.
That's a terrible throw by Cole Reagans. Hey, Kansas City, are you sure he's not cooked at this point? You think you might want to take him out?
To be really sure you can make it safely to third.
No?
You're in scoring
All right,
position of 2
your
outs.
decision.
Get that run across, very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base now, just 90 feet away.
Two outs and a runner at third. We're hearing game 5 of this American League Division Series. And a base
Yeah, like I said.
Picks himself up at RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Cole Reagans will depart. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Angel Serpa into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this.
Two outs, runner at first. Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit. Just missed. Allen. They get the force.
Woof. I think I'm just going to send the rest of the way there, man. I don't think there's a reason to keep watching. Kansas City can't hit worth a shit. Well, they have 5 hits, but they can't get any of these guys in base. Can't run any of these guys home. The bases are loaded. And they didn't score. That's a dick punch in of itself. A Bobby Witt home run. Still needs 2 more runs.
Ozzie Albies.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see what these clowns do.
Check swing, called strike.
Yeah, what did you expect, man?
Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Man, we really could have used Philly to beat Milwaukee. We would have hosted the NLCS. Although at this point, we've played in more home games than road games, despite being a wildcard team.
Swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated.
Yeah, pack it up. Michael Macy ain't doing shit, bro. Pack it up. Welcome back to the ALCS, Seattle. Baltimore's kept the other seat warm for you. This should be a very... Hopefully this time will be an entertaining series, because last year, I believe the series was either a sweep or Baltimore won in 5. So, fingers crossed on what should be a very entertaining ALCS. Oh, okay. Still, though, they need 2 runs to tie it. I don't see it happening. Harrison Bader. As funny as his nickname is, guys, he's not hitting this. Told you.
And that should do it. And the Mariners are moving on. They're headed to the American League Championship Series.
Seattle somehow took a pedestrian 88-win season and turned their season around. Back-to-back ALCS appearances for this team.
Congratulations. Get ready for the ALCS.
They were down 1-0, down 2-1, and they stormed back and won the series outright. Kudos to them. They did their thing. KC just didn't show up, man. Have fun with that Ozzie Albies contract, might I add. Okay, so we have our championship series now. Baltimore and Seattle, the rematch. And the newcomers, the Rockies, and a team that's been here before, the Brewers, but haven't been back in several years now. I think for circumstances, I think I'm going to leave it as such, the difficulty, but I'm going to tweak the sliders again. Make this even more challenging. So, let's see. So we play first. We got game 1. Rockies Brewers. And we'll start Chase Dollander. They're going to start Tobias Myers. Chase has not been out there since game 1 of the wild card. So he's been out. He hasn't touched the mound since the 26th of September. So there might be some rust. I'm hoping that's not the case. I've been saving his arm for an important moment, and this is it. Game 1 of the NLCS. This is the first time the Rockies have been to the NLCS since the 2007 season. They have not made it here since 2007. Meaning, it has been 21 years since this team's been here, bro. Yeah, that's not... If that ain't the saddest sounding words I've ever heard in my life, bro, I don't know what to tell you. I think we'll go ahead and wear our alternatives. Well, let's get this road started. Oh, right. See what we do with this lineup. Damn, Aiden Miller's batting 333. Only Logan O'Hoppe is hitless so far.
It's the Colorado Rockies and the Milwaukee Brewers. NLCS Game 1 is coming your way next. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute.
I guess we have to ignore the fact that the game is fucking with the hair of all my players again. That's cool.
First pitch moments away. And our pitcher tonight, Tobias Myers.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Check swing, went around, and a count 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Yeah, that's not a great way to start.
Here's Brian Rockies. That clips the zone. That's strike 2. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3,
Fuck.
that's 2 in a row.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. And I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away, so you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. I'll tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
I didn't mean to swing at that. Are you okay.
This to third. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here at American Family Field. And today's starting pitcher, Chase Dollander. Fresh off a perfect game, he's got to be riding high into this one.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
And stepping in is the speedy Bryce Terran.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Just off the inside edge. Dolan was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No question did he earn that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the man.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout.
And with that strikeout, Chase Dollander has either struck out or a batter has been grounded out or flown out. Basically, Dollander has now made 28 consecutive outs this postseason.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Sal Frelick. Dollander notched a complete game the last time on the hill. Pitches into dirt, and the count is 2-2.
Boog, I bet he got some fist bumps from the relief crew after that shutout. I'm sure they appreciated how he gave him the day off.
Fly ball center field, Doyle. And there's 2 down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Choria. Fair to say he wasn't his typical self in the division series. Chris, I talked to the staff, and they are confident that he's going to deliver big here in the LCS.
Yeah, you see these guys around him, and they know he's a stud, and they know it's just a matter of one swing that he breaks out.
Next offering misses. The count now 2-2.
Are you fucking kidding me? Of course he puts it in the wrong spot.
Heading for 2. Throws to second. Throw is offline, and he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Nice job at driving that.
29 consecutive outs for Chase Dollander. To open a postseason like that is hella impressive.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, C.J. Abrams. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
The crowd here's been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first-inning lead.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 1 of the NLCS. In the air, left field, Jones on the move. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Brewers.
I don't like how many pitches it took for Chase to get out of the first.
Game 1 of the NLCS. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Nicky Lopez. Swing and a ball
Piss.
lifted in the air. Mitchell going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's Michael Toglia. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to. Being the superstar player in this lineup, they are going to pitch you very tough. And you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think you'll have it in this one.
Righty delivers. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. foul off to the right side keeps the AB going. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
Fuck!
One hit to right. Frelick after it.
Oh, it's a foul? No, it's not. Damn it!
I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined.
I was like, oh, maybe he'll foul it into the crowd. Nope.
Just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Next offering is in for a strike. Started to swing, held up. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 3.
Fuck!
Through that, and it's
I didn't want to swing!
nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Rockies are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. Up now for Milwaukee, Logan O'Hoppe. Dollander, ready to fire now. Slapped foul. That one 95 to finish him off.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Next to hit, Joseph Ortiz. Next pitch is outside. No score here in the second. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ground ball left side. And it
Yeah, I don't know if Chase is gonna get very far this time.
good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. In the air, right side. Bean gets under it. Snags it for the second out. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. 2 outs. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. That's the 3rd out.
That happens more often. It could actually salvage Chase's game and keep him in.
With no score. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Owen Miller.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
That's off the mark.
The best part about this postseason is that there's only one team remaining that's won a championship. All the other teams have not won a World Series, and in the case of the Brewers, they have only been to the World Series through the American League.
That's outside. And now 3-2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. You talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Miller tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go.
Great back and forth in that at bat. He play off some really close pitches, and somehow Bogey found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
At the plate, Zach Bean swinging a miss. Well, count 1-2. Remember, Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. That one just misses. 2-2.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I thought it'd be lower.
Harry Ford digs in now. Next pitch is downstairs. Miller stands at first with one out. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Damn it. I thought I hung out the zone.
Masataka Yoshida digging in for the Rockies. That one fouled off. Two outs. Pitch misses there, and the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Backed off the plate that time.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Damn it!
4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Back here in Milwaukee, set for the bottom of the 3rd. The batter will be the shortstop, Aiden Miller.
Oh shit. Come on, Veen! Yeah! Let's go!
And here's the first baseman, Tyler Black. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Next pitch is outside. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. This is Bryce Terang. That one the other way.
Come on, get that double play. Yeah! I love my fucking infield, man. I love this infield so much. All of these guys, in my opinion, have gold glove potential, and they seem to show it damn near every game they play. Every game on stream.
And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brian Rocchio. Ball to strike. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. Another straight strikeouts.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Now it's going to be Brenton Doyle. That one catches the zone. But a count now even up. Chop to the right side. Terang over to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the NLCS. Just missed. The count 2-1. And that one clips the corner. Swing and a ball soft.
That right to the shortstop.
Calls it in to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder, Sal Freeland. On the ground to first. Tolia steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. All tied up. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. That's off the inside corner. 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swings through that.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him.
Thank goodness.
K is his 3rd of the game.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And, you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away.
You bitch.
Right there.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's the Brewers catcher now, Logan O'Hoppe. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw to second and great jump.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Runner edges away at second. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds.
Thank God.
He's got 4 strikeouts now.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. The 1-1.
That's a moonshot. That's a blast. Come on. No. No.
Corrals it. 1 up, 1 down.
All the makings of a home run right there, too.
Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And that's in for a strike.
That's piss.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Now I gotta foul everything off that even comes close to touching the zone.
First hit in this one. Inside, 2-2.
You know what I mean? At this point, we just need to keep generating walks.
One down, base is empty.
Are you fuck?
Freeland makes the catch, and that quickly 2 away. Owen Miller digging in for the Rockies. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. He goes
Damn.
down looking. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Still no score. Game 1 of the NLCS. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Breaking ball inside, but it's 2-1.
Well, these Brewers did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Lopez tosses the first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. So up next, Garrett Mitchell.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That one off the mark, and the count is even 2-2. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And that is downstairs. And it's 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And here is Aiden Miller. Chopped to third. And a foul ball.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Makes the turn. He's digging for second.
Fuck.
Not in time. He's safe.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't get
Next
in.
time, make
Really nice.
Brendan Doyle be the one going for it. Problem is, I didn't want the slider that fucking high. I wanted it low. He couldn't keep it low. The guy with less than 100 for batting average just got on base. Like, what the fuck am I doing, bro?
So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Milwaukee leaves 1, and we're still knotted at 0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Tyler Alexander.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now, Zach Bean. Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Brian Hudson, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Uribe, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And there's the ball. And it's filled up. Now a high fly ball out to left center.
God damn it, why couldn't I foul that off?
Brings it in. One down.
All we needed was another walk. One more ball, he would have walked.
Now the Rockies catcher, Harry Ford. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Outside low, 2-1.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Good job.
God damn it.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. You can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Damn it! If I had swung right, if I had timed the swing on that first cutter, that shit would have been sent out of the park.
And next is the designated hitter,
Fuck.
Masataka Yoshida. 2 down, nobody on. Here at game 1 of the NLCS. Swing and a ground ball out to short.
That's unfortunate.
Whips it across. 3rd out. So they go quietly there. Top of the order, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. And now it's going to be Bryce Terang. Breaking ball misses down and away. Now he breaks his back. Miller.
I fucked up! No!
And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup.
God fucking damn it.
On base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
Now here is Sal Frelick. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Line drive and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. I really like the approach of that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And the batter now, Jackson Chourio. The 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Go ahead. second here in the bottom of the sixth. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of his zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
The 1-1. Fought off foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 1-2. That one just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there in the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Come on, Chase.
Good job behind the dish.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Now we take him out.
Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
I think we take him out for Alvarado.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Chase, you were great, man. Despite surrendering so many hits, and I think a couple of walks, no runs allowed, man. Take the rest of the night off. You earned it. Hopefully, we'll have you in for Game 5 or Game 4.
To a new arm, Jose Alvarado. Swing and a
Let's go!
Rockies.
Give me that fucking pop fly.
This is it, and that will end the inning.
Oh, thank you.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brian Rocchio. The 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Up the middle, Terang. Tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. The Rockies hitless so far in the game. Out to short. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Nicky Lopez. That one outside. 2-1.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Michael Cole in the Colorado on that circle.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens, and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Oh, damn it.
Now a jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
We're gonna make some substitutions.
Yuri Ruiz into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in 7. Also into the ball game, Adael Amador. He'll play second.
through there for a strike.
Swings and blasts.
Oh, fuck me.
Bangs off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there.
Because of course he throws it somewhere in that fucking spot. Why even bother?
That tells you everything you need to know about that swing. Really important at bat coming up now.
Stepping in, Garrett Mitchell. On the ground to third. Miller gets the first. And one away in the bottom of the seventh. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next for Milwaukee, Aiden Miller. One out. The go-ahead run is at second here in the late stages of game one. And that one clips the corner. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a really good take.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
And now Tyler Black. Two down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Breaking ball misses down and away. The 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. Comes a 2-2.
Thank God.
For the strikeout.
We may not be able to get any base hits, but man, pitching has been phenomenal.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Ryan Hudson. And now the first baseman, Michael Tolio.
Damn it!
Offering popped in the air, right field. And there's one away. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. All tied up here in game one of the NLCS. Next pitch misses inside. And the count is 3-1. Activity in the bullpen. Luke Weaver up and throwing. In danger of losing the combined no-hitter. Fouled off. He was late.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Up the middle. A sliding play short. Gathers and throws. And very nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Down to third baseman, Owen Miller. Strike on the inside corner.
Let's go! The no-hitter dies! On the bat of Owen Miller.
So they finally get their first hit in this one, and that puts an end to the combined no-hitter bid.
Yeah, and that combined no-no doesn't have the same prestige as a solo one, but you have to give credit to these pitchers for coming in, putting on a great performance so far, but Now all attention goes towards getting a W in this ball game.
Now, Zach Veen. And fastball in there.
What? No, bro. Come on. That can't. You can't call it like that. This is a playoff game. Ask one of your buddies what the fuck he should call.
This one high in the air to left center.
Fucking bomb, man. I had to swing at that no matter what. I wouldn't have had to if he didn't fucking call the strike on a ball that flew out of the zone. The type of shit that makes me wish I had the ABS system in this game. I'm not gonna lie.
Now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, number 48.
Fuck.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The other way. It gets down, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Next for the Brewers, Sal Freeland. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning and going to score more after that leadoff hit. And Harvey Herbert coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Late with the swing there. One ball, two strikes. He's trying for third. Got him swinging. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Not close with that one. Now 2 balls and a strike. With the go-ahead run at third, we're the bottom half of the 8th inning. The next pitch misses. 3-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished really up and in, just on the edge. And that's where I was, if you swing at it, could have broken back as you drive back to the dugout.
And
That works.
Ball right side. Sends it to Tulia. Inning over. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. We're on to the 9th in game 1. No score.
What was that celebration? Bro was hyped.
Here in Milwaukee, all set for the start of the inning. Now here is Harry Ford. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. 2 strikes. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2. 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Masataka Yoshida digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 1. Outside corner.
God damn it.
Well,
Fucking hell.
That was his third strikeout, and this one looking obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So 2 down now, and here is Ryan Rockies. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground to third.
Damn.
Rolls across the diamond, and that is that. Offense held in check there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. Back here at American Family Field. So bottom of the ninth. Here's the Brewers catcher now, Logan O'Hoppe. And that's outside. Joseph Ortiz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that is in for a strike. Full count one.
Thank God. It goes both ways for both teams.
Next to hit, Joseph Ortiz.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
1-2 now.
Let's go. Mason throws gas, man.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And here is Garrett Mitchell. Next offering is downstairs. Just missed. Aiden Miller in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of inning number 9. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Trying to send this extra innings. And that is low for ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
I mean, Mason was phenomenal, man. He throws straight gas, and I think he's a guy we can keep working with moving forward. If he gets any better, we can definitely use him in high leverage situations consistently and often.
Two outs, but the winning run is at first.
Oh no. No! No! There's no way I just lost in the 9th!
The winning run crosses the plate, and the Brewers walk it off to win game 1.
There's no way. There's no way I just lost in the bottom of the 9th with 2 outs. There's no way I just lost on a walk-off. Say you swear to God. Say you swear to God.
What a nice
Dude,
The final one
what the
shot.
fuck was
Progressive completed
that?
our entire outstanding
There's
crew
no
here in
way I
MLB.
just
Sean,
lost game
gotcha.
1 of the NLCS on that. Fuck, man. God damn, bro. 10 strikeouts. We were 1 out from extras, man. There's no fucking way I couldn't get that last out. Amador didn't even get a chance to go bat. Not even Ruiz. Neither one of them got a chance out there. That shit sucked, man. Fuck. Owen Miller literally is the only reason we did not get stuck in a perfect game situation. There was a chance we could have lost this game 1-0 and got perfect game, bro. I guess what goes around comes around. Couldn't hit shit off of Tobias Myers. That man was on a fucking mission. Jesus Christ. Well, fuck. That was an unfortunate way to lose. Well, the rematch of last year's ALCS. Although this time the difference between wins is by 10. I'm really disappointed in myself. That was a winnable game, man. We had ample opportunities to beat the Brewers and steal game 1. Now we got to try and do it again. We need the pitching performance we got for game 1 while our batters actually do their fucking job. Now we need that on top of a outstanding pitching performance. We can't have one without the other. We need both if we want to tie the series.
It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Baltimore Orioles. You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game 1. Back with that after this. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby, singing This Should Be Fun.
Well, you can feel the energy in the ballpark, and these two teams have fought through so much adversity to get here. When you get here, you forget about individual statistics and you play for the team. When the team is able to do that, they see themselves go to another level, and I'm looking forward to seeing that tonight.
All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Coming up on the first pitch and towing the slab, Freddie Peralta. Always a treat to watch, one of the best starters in the sport, singing.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a
bottom of the first.
God damn. So Westberg and Guerrero hit home runs. So they're already off to a hot start. And Seattle responds with 2 of their own. I still think Baltimore is the best team on paper. But I would like to see a better World I was about to say World Series. I would like to see a better ALCS this year. Last year I thought their series would go 7. They literally wrapped it up in 4. It wasn't even close to a competition. I would like a better outcome this time, please. Meanwhile, Guerrero is popping into the center fielder. You'll have to see it.
You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch downstairs, and a full count now. Jordan Westberg would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage.
Either a mid-market or a medium-sized market World Series, a small market World Series, or a combination of the two for the 2028 World Series, man. This shit finna feed generations.
Jordan Westberg will hit next. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to, being the superstar player in this lineup. They are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think he'll have it in this one.
And now it's even up.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Adley Rutschman waiting on deck for the Orioles.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And
Fucking fool them.
3 Ks in this one. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the 4th now in game number 1. Back here in Baltimore, John Sciambi with 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Julio, what the fuck was that, man?
Mariners go down quietly there. They trail it 3-2.
Boy, what the hell?
Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. Here's Adley Rutschman. fastball for a strike at 95.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
After the Adley Rutschman at bat, we're gonna send to the end of the game. Okay, just gonna not swing. Yeah, we are absolutely sending to the ninth. Game, please do not crash on me. I haven't saved yet. If you're gonna crash, at least crash in a manner that's light after I saved. A Vladdy home run, a double by Westberg. I firmly believe if they can go back to back after making the World Series in 3 years, they would have pulled a Florida Panthers. Make the championship the first time, lose in either a sweep or in 5. Get back there the next year and win outright. Get back the following year and win again and back in a back-to-back fashion.
So 2 down. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Brent Rooker.
That is a pop-up.
And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles playing game 1 here at home.
Reminder, they were on the brink of being eliminated in Boston twice. And they stormed back to win that series. And now won game 1 of the ALCS. It is actually insane how the momentum shift in professional sports takes place, man. It's crazy. All you need is that first game, and from there you are fucking fine. You are perfectly good.
And your final 4-2 as the Orioles win this one for Chris Singleton and our.
Yep, Vladdy did his shit, man. Home run twice. That is how you open up a series, man. For Dennis, we are not playing him right now. We are going to actually start. I want to start Jesus Luzardo. Given how many lefties they had in the lineup, I want to try and get a lefty-lefty advantage. Like for this game, we're going to move Owen Miller up to the 3, but Doyle at the 7. Have Rocchio stay at the 4 this time, and keep Nolan Jones and Tolley at the 6 and 5 respectively. Try and switch things up, see what we're capable of.
Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Milwaukee Brewers. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you, and a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for game 2, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect, the home side taking care of business in game 1, but this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or Will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Luis Garcia. What do you look for here?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
All right, ready to go here. Now a chance for Masataka Yoshida. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Really? This is not how I want to start game 2, man. Fuck.
Ortiz pulls it down. One away. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
One out, base is empty.
Are you dead?
Foul territory for the catcher. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Like dead ass. If I am late on that swing, that shit is a foul.
Right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics.
Give me a second.
Driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up.
Fucking cat is yapping. I don't know what's wrong with him today.
Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
This pitch is so much faster than Myers, man.
In the air, right field. Freeland makes the catch, and that is that. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. And we're back. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And now 2-1.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
God damn it.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily hit out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air, out to left. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Now at the plate, Jackson Chorio. And fouled off.
God damn it, Luzardo. How the fuck can you not get an out? Dude.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact. Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
My guy, you are 24 pitches in, and the first inning isn't even close to being over. Like, what the fuck, man? Amazing. Too late. The Brewers, man, if they can get their guys on base, which they have this season, they generate so many runs with guys being so fast.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Bean in pursuit. He's there. He's got it. And that ends the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move to the second in Milwaukee. It's the Brewers 2 and the Rockies nothing. Second game of the NLCS. Now it's the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Hit on the ground.
No.
1 out with second.
For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosted the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run, but it ended up in the World Series losing to the San Francisco Giants.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is inside. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, He usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Fuck!
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's Nolan Jones. Pitch misses. Now 3-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Oh, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
No! Come on! Perfect, perfect. Right into his glove. You're lying, bro.
It's the Brewers 2 and the Rockies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. This is Joey Barton. Luzardo winds and deals. Bounce to the left side. Rockies throws to first in time. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. And now here is Garrett Mitchell. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lopez tosses the first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Next to hit, Tyler Black. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. Brewers go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Zach Veen. Pitch misses there. And a count 2-1. Misses outside. Sets him down looking.
God damn it. Why didn't you swing? I was trying to foul it off. Fucking swing.
I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him off and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip the cap on that one. Great execution.
Outside low, and it's 2-2.
God damn it.
I think he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off with 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Up the middle. It's a 1-2-3.
Can I challenge that? Can I challenge that? Can I?
We move
Okay.
on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 2 and the Rockies nothing. Back here in Milwaukee, this is Bryce Turan. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time. The first one gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Sal Frelick, the next to hit.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a miss at 96 struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. That misses the zone. Ball 2. And that one wrapped foul. Got him looking.
Man, Luzardo is all of a sudden lights out, man.
Nobody left for Milwaukee, but they're on top 2.
He's been afflicted with the same disease Clark Schmidt has. Really good, really strong pitcher.
Back here in
Great
American
great moments to shine, and then suddenly tapers off badly. So weird.
Next pitch is outside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Line drive.
What the fuck?
Still drive you absolutely crazy.
Owen Miller now at the plate. And he grounds one to the right
Kill me.
side. Throws to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's Brian Rocchio. That's to third. Jumps, throws, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Rockies are down quietly. They trail things here 2-0.
Like I've made it so challenging now, I literally don't think I have a shot at actually winning this game. So, probably gonna tweak the sliders just a tiny bit.
That's a hit.
Well, fuck me sideways. God damn it.
Blaze Alexander up now for the Brewers. Here's a 1-1. Hit in the air left field. Jones. And there's one away. Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. Abrams at first, one gone. Luzardo with a throw over, and he's back in safely. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
On the ground, right.
Kill me.
And that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
Well, he's doing it again. He is getting hit.
And just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
At the plate, Garrett Mitchell. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in Game 2 of the NLCS. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Luzardo with a throw over, and he's back in there. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
You got to be fucking.
Terang over to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
3 balls, 1 strike. In the air, left field. Chorio calls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Foul ball there. The Rockies yet to pick up a hit here. Ball 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail in this one 3-0.
Now what the fuck?
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Brandon Williamson.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
So the batting order turns over. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. And strike 2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swigs through that one. It's a strikeout.
Good horizontal movement on that curveball right there, and just enough to get him to chase it. He placed it just off the corner, and that's one of those where a pitcher says if he's going to miss, he's going to miss off the plate. So really good job. Great pitch for the punch out.
That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And a curve misses outside. Counts full, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Miller settles under and makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down.
It's getting real frustrating, man.
3-0.
The small tweak I made to the slider settings is not helping me.
Second game of the NLCS. So in now for Colorado, Zach Veen. The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses. Now 2-2. Movement in the bullpen. Abner Uribe preparing to come on if needed. Hudson, the lefty, warming up as well. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Every
Now 1 gone.
fucking time.
Here's a catcher to hit, Harry Ford. The Rockies trailing by 3 here in Game 2 of the NLCS. Pitch in the dirt, 2 balls and a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Frelick after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now.
I mean, what am I supposed to do at this point? My slider settings have cooked me, bro. And I'm not going to tweak them in mid-game. There's no point. I might as well wait until after the game.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, C.J. Abrams. And a swing and a miss there.
But I really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Chopper to second. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now it's the DH, Blaze Alexander. 1 down, base is empty. In the air, right field. Bean gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Down the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. Next offering in there for a strike. And out 2-2. Good eye right there. Got him swinging. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Abner Uribe. Nicky Lopez up to the plate.
Both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match out better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Up and in, look out. Right through there, got him. Now 1 away.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if they're not careful.
And he couldn't hold back.
Man, I can't like sit back on my laurels, bro. This shit's ridiculous.
2 down, base is empty. Ryan Rocchio digging in for the Rockies. And one fouled off, 2-2. And that's outside. Michael Toglia up next for the Rockies. The Rockies still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side.
Amazing.
No runs, no hits, no errors. 7 look at our game summary. Manager out of the dugout now. Brian Hohen comes on now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones.
Meant to bring him in, schedule in the pitch. I forgot fucking about doing that. I was so humdrum on fucking batting just now. Even though we didn't get a single base runner the whole fucking inning.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Sends it across to first. And the leadoff hitter set
Like, the
down.
problem isn't the pitching. It mostly has to stem from the fact we can't hit shit right now. And again, I blame that on the adjustment I made towards my sliders. Like, I want the challenge, but a challenge so big that I literally do not have a chance at winning. And that's kind of bullshit if you ask me.
And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Tyler Black up now for the Brewers. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. That one lifted to left. Jones. And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
Dog, I have 2 innings. I'm on the brink of getting no hit. This shit's about to be embarrassing.
And a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian Hudson. Here's Michael Tolio.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Action in the pen down there. Luke Weaver, the closer of this staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Fouls one off. 2-2. Way high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Fights it off. You'll see another. In danger of losing a no-hitter here. Battling here as he fouls it away.
There we go.
In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. So they finally get their first hit in this one, and that puts an end to the combined no-hitter bid.
Yeah, and that combined no-no doesn't have the same prestige as a solo one, but you have to give credit to these pitchers for coming in, putting on a great performance so far, but now all attention goes towards getting a W in this ballgame.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Yuri Ruiz. A runner at first, for him, nobody out.
It's a massive risk, but we need base runners, man. We need base runners, and badly.
The Rockies trailing by 3 here in the late stages of Game 2. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Stays alive. The Brewers leading by 3 here in Game 2 of the NLCS.
I need to stop swinging at shit. Fuck.
He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so...
That was the one, and I kept swinging at everything, man. Like, mentally, I'm aware that I'm about to go down 2-0 in the series. But I shouldn't panic, and that's what's happening. I'm panicking like fucking crazy.
Now it's the right fielder, Zach Bean. Tolia off of first with 2 away. Line to left. Drops into the glove. And that is that. The Rockies strand 1. Still down 3-0. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
I thought I did it again.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch.
You bitch.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Frelick got his way to third. The throw to third.
Thank God.
Now trying for 3.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. He probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to take the count.
2 down, base is empty. Jackson Choria up now for the Brewers.
Throwing the ball well, and they need to score this inning of relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
And that's off the outside edge. It's 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Now one missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. Brewers go down. Back here in Milwaukee, we go to the 9th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Harry Ford. So now a pinch hitter, Drew Romo.
Well, last chance for him here, hoping he can be a catalyst for some type of 9th inning comeback.
He gets there with the
Are we dead ass, bro?
Makes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. He's 2 outs away. And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. One down, base is empty. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2. Base is empty, 1 away. You're at the top of the 9th. Out to center.
Why the fuck did I swing at that?
Mitchell gets under it. 2 down. down to their last out. Now the number 2 hitter, Nicky Lopez.
God damn, bro.
And he went, says Larry Bullock. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
What do you want me to do, man? That's some bullshit.
And then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Bro, what bullshit, man. What bullshit. I'm gonna have to tweak my sliders, bro. I don't have a choice. I don't stand a chance. I need to bump them back to where it was at game 3 against Dodgers. I had 1 hit and 1 walk, man. That's fucking putrid. Can't keep doing that. We gave up just as many hits this game as game 1. Oh, it's not even the CPU sliders that need to be adjusted. It's mine. Look at this bullshit. This isn't gonna last long. I'm turning as soon as I'm gonna sim to the 9th and get this game over and done with. We can keep doing this later.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect, the home side taking care of business in game 1, but this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Yeah, game 1 was probably more frustrating. Losing that game 1, that shit hurt, man. It might take weeks to recover from that game.
What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way.
Here we go. Sim. These motherfuckers getting shelled, bro. Yep, it's not even close.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
13-1, bro. It's not even close.
Not even close there. And a count 2-1.
Jesus, man. Baltimore just might be the better team both on paper and they show it on the field. I think I'm just convinced at this point. How else do you explain a team as talented as Seattle's going down 2-0 in this type of series? And they're going down 2-0 in this fucking manner. Jesus. The teams in the medium-sized markets are about to go down 2-0 or down 0-2.
So last chance for the Mariners. And here's the catcher, William Contreras. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Next one misses. 3 balls and a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Chase Petty is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles slug their way to a win in this one.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays. Great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
13-1 is how it ends.
God damn, bro. They're not even trying to make it a challenge. I don't know if Hunter Green's long for this world in Seattle. Their chance was definitely last year when they still had when Logan Gilbert was still there. I feel like their opportunity was that season. Now we have to climb back in the series. Maybe we can pull a Miami Heat down 0-2 and reverse sweep our way, but we'll have to see. That'll be for later. I'll see you guys later today. Be safe.